Yes, so McCaffrey coming into the 49ers, to be honest with you, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think that McCaffrey, and people are gonna hate me for saying this, but I think McCaffrey's been washed for a couple years now, and I think that he benefited on a team where they didn't have quarterbacks that threw the ball downfield, and the team they just weren't good teams, and he was benefiting from that. Um, I think the biggest thing where I want to see how McCaffrey fits into this 49ers offense is McCaffrey this year, I think, is at what 40 plus targets already. And the 49ers, they haven't targeted their running backs over 15 times. Now, is this going to catapult them targeting their running back a little bit more? Because the more McCaffrey gets his hands on the ball, the better he is, the better it is. But mixing him with Debo is going to be interesting. And I think that the 49ers offense worked really well when they had guys like Trey Sermon. I like Jeff Wilson, guys that get the ball and they run downhill. How does he fit? How does a shifty runner who, he can run in between, he's okay running in between the tackles, but he's not a guy you're going to pound running in between the tackles like that. How he fits into this offensive scheme with Grop. This is a run heavy team. They run the ball more than they pass the ball. But it'll be interesting to see how they utilize him in this particular system. I don't expect him to have these 100-yard games where he's getting 20 carries. I do expect him to average around 15 to 15, 16, 17 touches a game, or at least touching the ball. He's not going to be a focal point. It's going to take the load off of him where he has to do less. I think that's kind of where they're aiming, and of course, adding another weapon to the offense is great. Which I kind of makes me wonder: are the Panthers really tanking? Because I think DJ Moore is the next person out the door. Now, I will say this: Roby Answer was on his way out anyway. Roby Anderson is one. I don't know who he thinks he is, but he was on his way out with Carolina, and then I think DJ Moore is going to be more trade bait as we get closer to that trade deadline. More teams are going to be asking about him. So, right now that team's trading away their weapons. Baker's out. McCaffrey's gone. They're getting draft picks, and that defense I think the defense is sound. I think the defense is developing. They got some young guys on that side. Of course they have not the vet, but the semi-vet Jackson. They got J.C. Horn. Gilmore. I forgot who they have an array of corners that can play ball. And Gilmore, Gilmore, he's with the Colts, but they have array of corners that can play ball, and I think that right now the main focus for the Panthers is just to get draft picks. And I think maybe tanking, but for 49ers, I'm not sure how they use him. I don't think he'll be a main focal point. If I envision them using him in any way, it would be like Kenyon Drake. I think that's how he will be utilized in this particular 49ers offense. So we'll see though. We'll see against the Chiefs and then how it evolves.